Hey, I'm Kylie. My Twitch and social media and all that is it's Kylie Ashley. I'm, I guess, a variety streamer on all platforms. I don't really have a specific genre that I stick to.
Mhm.
Um, and we are all here today because Flawless found us in the depths of Twitch.
My name's B. I go by BadgerB0614 on all platforms. Pretty sure I don't have anything else other than that. I am also a variety streamer, but for some reason I steer towards horror topics. I just like to
They're the
scare.
most interesting.
They really are. But yeah, ditto to what Kylie said about Flawless. He really did bring us together. Raided me. He was my first person. He was the first person to raid me in my streams, and I cried, or almost cried, even though it was like 2 people. But it doesn't matter. It's still a raid. I don't care.
Exactly.
And he kind of brought us all together ever since. All right.
I'm Flawless Mistake on all platforms, mainly YouTube and Twitch. And I guess I'm the horror guy. I love all things horror, and that's my genre that I will stick with for all content creation.
Horror is really what brought us together, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he raided me when I was playing the kiosk.
Oh, that's a game I need to play.
Oh, it was so much fun.
Yeah,
A lot of cheap jump scares.
I raided Kylie, and she was like, "What is that?" Like, she didn't know what a raid was.
I didn't know what a raid was. I was like, what the fuck is happening? Am I getting robbed?
Yeah, I was playing I think I was playing Carson House actually.
Yes.
What's that
What's the Carson House?
Fierce to Fathom.
Fierce to Fathom. Yeah, it was the Carson House one that I was playing. Cuz I just got done with the stupid fishing part.
Right. That is right.
Yeah.
I need to play the Fears to Fathoms games.
You really should. They're really good.
They are.
Aren't they like $30 a piece?
No.
Oh.
Indie horror is usually never that expensive. And I think it's like a single developer too, so shout out to that dude.
Shout out to that guy.
Yeah.
Super cool guy. The Walking Dead, though? Fire comic book series, Fire TV show till the 7th season.
You got to the 7th season?
Which one was 7th?
Yeah.
Was that Negan?
Yeah, where he killed Glenn.
Yeah, that's where I
was
stopped.
like, I can't watch this.
Yep.
I can't.
Oh yeah.
That's where I stopped, and it kind of sucks because I was talking to somebody about this, and I was like, I like that actor that plays Negan. Like, he's a really good actor.
He's a really good actor. Jeffrey Dean Morgan or something. Yeah, no, dude, he's a great actor, but that's just what sucks is because he played the part so good. I was like, I'm never turning this show on again.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't he have like some sort of like redemption arc later on in the series?
Doesn't matter. He killed Glenn.
Yeah, but see,
him and
that's the thing that doesn't get me is like, I mean, they made a spin-off series with him and Maggie, which makes no sense because, okay, so
that's what I was just about to say.
Yeah, in that same episode where Negan kills Glenn, Rick says to him, like, I'm going to kill you. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but I'm going to kill you. But it's like Rick never does.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't Rick die?
Yeah,
No.
Rick sacrifices himself by leading like a whole bunch of zombies to the bridge. And then,
Ooh.
yeah.
No.
Damn.
Well, I don't know because he's in a
crush.
spin-off series too with Michonne, so I guess he didn't die. Like, I don't know.
Can I spoil it for you?
Wait,
Go ahead, I'm never gonna watch it.
Okay, because I've not seen it, but I've seen like I've heard people talk about it, and like I've seen clips all over like TikTok and stuff. So yeah, that does happen. He leads them across that bridge and then blows it up. But he actually lives and like walks his way to like the ocean or something like that.
Yeah, and then Michonne comes on a helicopter, right?
What the fuck?
He gets picked up by a helicopter and taken to like I don't even know, like some huge military base, and he works in this.
Begins, huh?
Yeah, and then later on, Michonne does come over and then like brings it back, and he sees like his new son, which, huh?
Him and
Look,
Michonne had a baby.
look.
Yeah.
That is
I love
the
that.
raw definition of they are milking the heck out of that series.
Oh no, dude,
They
for
are
real.
milking it.
It was like season 10 or 11 before it stopped, and then they had
11, yeah.
that other show running alongside it. What was it like before
Fear the Walking Dead?
Fear the Walking Dead?
Yeah.
Yes.
And now they have that one. And listen, I was in love with Carl. I was obsessed with him. I have a poster in my attic that he signed for my 13th birthday.
What?
No, literally, it's like my most prized possession. And then I found out he was like 5'7".
Oh.
And
He's a short king.
yeah, and as a girl that's 6'3", that kind of just ruined the magic.
Yeah.
But no, it's when I found out he died in the show, I was like, why would you do that? You're just trying to keep it interesting, but you're just gonna like make everybody not want to watch it.
Yeah, because he.
Oh, I think he.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I think he actually wanted to be off the show because he wanted to like finish high school or something.
Yeah.
And like go to college and stuff. Like he didn't want to be in the show anymore.
Well, it's kind of funny
That was
because
the
I
same
think
with-
he. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I'll let you finish.
Oh no, that was the same. I believe that was the same with Glenn as well. He just wanted to be off the show.
Yeah.
Glenn wouldn't do that.
So I think one of I forgot what season it was where I forgot what her name was, but there was like a chick that was just as young as Carl, and I remember he was saying that was like one of his high school friends.
Are you talking about old chick, her daughter Sophia?
No,
She came out of the barn.
No,
Okay.
not her.
Early seasons or later seasons?
It was like later seasons, but I know she was like just as young as Carl, and she was like a brunette. I know that for a fact. And Carl was saying, yeah, like that was like one of her high school friends. And then I don't know if you knew this, Kylie, but I think, well, and B, I think the reason why he wanted to die in Walking Dead is because he wanted to be a content creator. Because he was streaming at the same time. He used to be a streamer.
Yeah.
And a YouTuber.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I forgot what his name was. It was like something orange.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I see clips of him like streaming and stuff all over like TikTok and stuff. I think he might still do it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Now, I will say this. I know people are kind of burnt out on Walking Dead, but if I could just get like a Walking Dead Telltale series live action, I can die happy. I can die happy.
Did you guys
Like, give me
Did you guys
Clementine.
watch The Talking Dead?
No.
Yeah, the little talk show.
The talk show afterwards?
Yeah.
Dude, The Walking Dead had a grip on this country
It
for
really
like a
did,
good
though.
few years.
It was so good, and then they just milked it. Like, I don't know, it just got giga repetitive of like, okay, well,
Yeah.
you know, we're going against like the big bad, and then something happens. Now we have to leave, and then now it's like, because even after
They were
Negan,
teaming
it was
up
the
and-
Whisperers or whatever, some other enemy or villain.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I will say, like, I'm kind of a wuss. The first season when it came out, we bought it on DVD and sat as a family and just watched the entire first season in one night.
Yeah.
I will say that first season gave me nightmares.
Yeah, especially
I
like
think
the
the first
last
season was one
episode
of the best.
with like
It
the
was one of the
CDC. That was scary.
Yes.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
was that show. One of my favorite scenes of all time is when the preacher is getting eaten by the cannibals,
Oh yeah,
and he didn't tell them that he got bit.
yeah.
And like the way they freaked out, dude, that was peak cinema.
And I think
That was so good.
my favorite character. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Daryl. Daryl's cool,
Oh my
but
god.
I'm gonna have to say Carol. She has the most character growth out of the whole entire
Yeah.
show. Like she literally saved the entire group from the cannibals during that season. And then
Yeah, no, she went off.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that show was like it was just super repetitive. I
Mhm.
want to watch it again, because I really did enjoy everything up until that point, and I know that now that I'm older and like not as petty, that I could probably watch it farther. But I'm just worried I'll hate it just as much.
Yeah.
Okay, you know when those bad parts come up, so just skip them.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I enjoy watching them because that sounds wrong, but
I
like
mean,
I don't mind gore. I think it adds to the story.
Okay.
Yeah, Norman actually went into to be his brother. He was, oh my god, auditioning to be Merle. That's his name.
Right.
But they didn't like him for that character, but they liked him enough to add him into it as a whole new freaking character. Also, that book, that zombie book I was talking about, I had to ask the husband because I couldn't remember. It's called The Undead by Haywood.
I haven't heard of that one.
You have to like look it up and at least read the first book. It's really good and it's funny.
Okay.
Daryl has his own TV show.
Yeah, he during the series, I think I don't know if he gets. I think. Oh, does he get sent to? Like I said, I stopped watching when Glenn died, but he somehow ends up in France,
Yes.
and then Carol has to like make her way over there. Yeah.
What the? Yeah, I'm looking. The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, The Book of Carol.
Yeah.
Dude, they just milked the shit out of this.
Because there's two spinoffs.
So
There's the one with Michonne. No, there's 3 spinoffs. My fault. There's the one with Michonne and Rick. There's the one with Glenn. No, my bad, not Glenn. There's the one with Maggie and Negan, and then there's the one with Carol and Daryl.
And then what about Fear the Walking Dead?
That one's done.
Okay,
but that was like a prequel for Morgan. No, what was his name? Was his name Morgan?
Yeah, Morgan.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Oh my god, what the heck is that guy's? Terry Crews is in one of the Walking Dead spinoffs.
Yeah, that was the one that lasted like a season. It had like a bunch of like teenage kids and no one enjoyed it. No one enjoyed it at all, and it lasted like a season.
Oh my god. That's what? Okay. So there's Fear the Walking Dead, Tales of the Walking Dead, which that's the one that has not Tyrese, oh my god. Terry Crews.
Yeah.
And then there's The Ones Who Live, Daryl Dixon, Dead City, World Beyond. Oh my god, hang on.
What the?
I think that one got canceled after a season too.
World Beyond. So there's 5 spinoffs.
Okay. So
it's disgusting.
I don't know if this is gonna be like first episode and we just talk about zombies. Like I can talk about zombies forever. I don't care. But there's this one show, and only watch the first season. The second season isn't as good, but the show I'm talking about took a different spin, and I feel like it took a more realistic spin on the zombie franchise. What is it called? Give me 1 second. My fault. I should have had this.
It's not good.
Okay, well, you're finding that Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, legendary.
That's my favorite movie of all time.
I think it is so funny the way he keeps his best friend in the shed.
Yeah, playing video
that's
games.
Real as fuck. That's so
it's
real.
So
bro.
good. Yes.
Even in death, you can't get away from me.
Okay, so it's called Black Summer.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, this one it's a prequel to Z Nation, which in my opinion was a god awful show. But
I love Z Nation.
Oh man. Okay, honestly, I can't give it a fair rating because I didn't get far enough to actually like it. But Black Summer is a prequel to Z Nation, and the first season is so good because they kind of had to deal. It was like a random group of people that had to make it to like a safe haven, because the military took the main character's like husband or whatever. But what made it so like more realistic than like The Walking Dead is because you had people that had like disabilities or language barriers. Like a part of the group, there was one chick that she can only speak and understand Japanese. And it's all like, how do you deal with that? And then you had like another person that was mute and they couldn't talk. And then like another person that was like deaf. So it's all like, it was like a more like realistic take of like, you know, there are people with certain disabilities or this, that, and the third. You know what I mean?
Well, also like people that need medicine to live.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. They're just gonna die, or like I've always wanted to see somebody in a zombie apocalypse with braces.
I'm gonna have to go mute for a second. Sorry, guys.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You said with braces?
Yeah, bro. Like some real problems. Like you just gonna have braces for the rest of your life? Or you gonna get a pair of pliers and you gonna rip them out?
Oh dang.
That's what I'm saying. But then you don't have a retainer.
Yeah.
Because like unless you're gonna make one out of fucking mud or something, I don't know.
Oh man.
Like those are modern day problems.
Honestly, yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah. No, so that's always what I've thought. Or like me personally, I take heart medicine every day. I'm like, so okay, I'll have like let's say a year's supply of heart medicine. Then what? I'm just slowly gonna die. Do you watch me like slowly slowly succumb to death because my heart fails? Like that would be cool to see. Not that it would be cool to see, but like, you know, it's like, oh, the zombies didn't get her. She survived, but like the other shit in life got her.
Yeah.
I think
I don't know. Just because a zombie apocalypse hits doesn't mean that everything else is cured.
Everyone's already got problems. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of delved into that in the World War Z movie. Like I know like Brad Pitt's daughter had like asthma or something or some type of medical condition. And they kind of delved into it a little bit, but then I guess they full blown went with like, because honestly the World War Z movie was good, but it didn't do the book justice. Like the movie was okay, but I don't know. But I mean the concept of like I don't know, someone with COVID can survive that specific zombie apocalypse. Like that concept is kind of interesting to me. Like if we do have other diseases and technically a zombie outbreak is a mutation X like disease, like would we be able to survive something like that? And like if I had like, I don't know, if I had like an STD or something, like can I survive a zombie apocalypse? You know what I mean?
I've done a lot of thinking on zombie apocalypse, like a lot where it's almost sickening.
Same.
So Jerry, my husband, his eyesight was like really, really bad. Like his glasses were like super thick. And then he actually saved up the money to go get eye surgery, like LASIK, because of the thoughts of, you know, losing his glasses or breaking them. In a situation like that, it's like, okay, well, you're fucked at that point. Sorry to use my language, but like you really are. That's like with me, I can see okay without my glasses. Like I don't have terrible eyes, but it would still suck to lose them. But I will not go get that surgery because fuck that. I don't care.
Sounds scary as hell.
It is. And also like to piggyback on what Kylie said, the medicine situation, it like you really have to think of what people are going to do because people are going to raid pharmacies and stuff. So it's I'm giving out my freaking secrets here, okay? You need to raid pet stores.
Because a lot of pet stores have human medicine.
Yeah, it's just like a lower dosage of what humans take. But
yeah,
definitely raid like pet stores and like stuff like that because they'll have the medicine that you need. It's just going to be a lower dosage.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's smart.
We are definitely like bug out people. We've got things set up for when shit hits the fan.
Yeah, no, of course. I feel that.
I mean, it's going to eventually.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I just hope it's not in our lifetime because that's terrifying.
I guess I got two things to say about that is like, so the closest that we'll ever get to a zombie apocalypse, I mean, people can make fun of it or whatever, but technically The Last of Us is the most realistic zombie apocalypse we can ever encounter.
Well, there's already fungus
Of
that
course,
like
yeah.
takes over, you know, an
Your
ant's
brain.
body or a praying mantis or something like that, you know. So it's definitely likely. It's just it hasn't mutated to be strong enough to have that effect on a human.
Right. And then I guess
Um,
the other thing is, what is everyone's plans if and when it does break out? I already have my end game.
Oh, I got you.
I already have
Oh
my end
God.
I got you.
I already know what to do.
I'm gonna go get a bunch of treadmills and
You're
generators.
lying. You're
No,
lying.
I'm gonna set up. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God. I'm gonna put a wall of treadmills around my house and have them hooked up to a bunch of generators. And then when I see zombies coming, they're gonna
Turn
get
'em
stuck
all
on the
on.
fucking treadmill. Yeah, because they're
Oh my
stupid.
God.
Hey, and then if you're smart enough, you hook all those treadmills up to batteries.
Yeah, or like solar panels or something.
Well, no, to charge batteries.
Oh,
So you can run your whole entire operation, your whole entire house off of zombie fuel.
for real, bro. I'm gonna start enslaving zombies.
There you go.
I'll hang like a chicken in front of them or something.
Oh.
They'll just keep going after the chicken.
Well,
Yeah.
to be in all seriousness here, okay, how long do you think zombies would actually be around? How long does it take a body to decompose? Like for real. I want to Google it, but I also don't want that to be on my history.
I'm
I
done.
feel like it
Nah,
takes. It definitely takes a good few weeks.
Yeah.
But I also think the idea of a zombie apocalypse lasting super long isn't realistic because there's 7 billion people on the planet, but okay, let's say that, you know, half of them turn to zombies overnight. You've got like maybe like I don't know. There's no way all of those zombies are gonna keep living. Not that they're alive, but you know, like they're gonna keep going for years.
No way.
Like they decompose. It's gotta die out eventually. There's not enough food.
Of course.
Not enough food. There's not enough. Yeah. And then but my worry is with mosquitoes
Ooh,
carrying the disease.
that's real. Okay, but if a mosquito drank zombie blood, would it turn into a zombie mosquito?
But aren't mosquitoes basically already zombies? They're just
This
alive.
just got real as fuck. This just got deep as hell.
I'm done.
Can we just call this episode the zombie episode?
Right? That's what I'm thinking.
The intro / zombie episode.
I'm okay
Real,
with that.
a
But
ramble about zombies.
what about you, B? What's your plan of action?
Oh, I'm screwed.
Oh, heard.
I mean, well, we all have dogs. So what are you going to do in that situation? Like, are your dogs going to be able to, if you need to like pack up and run out the door, are your dogs going to stay with you? Are they going to listen to you and keep up with you? No, probably not. Because then you're going to be sad. Sorry, Kylie. But you're going to be sad because your animals are going to die. And then you're just going to want to like, you know.
So that's the
Kill myself? Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
So that's the thing is like, I like I said, I'm just like you, B. I'm just like hyper, like interested in like zombie apocalypse if it can happen. Like I'm all over like all of that. But I did look up on Google. I know Google is a hit or miss like source, but I looked up like if dogs can get infected, and it said that they can't. There's something that there's in their blood or whatever in their DNA that they can't get like turned into an infection. Like turn into like a zombie dog.
Well, that would just depend on what kind of like what brand of zombies, you know.
Of course.
Yeah, and I'm sure that people say the same thing about humans. until it happens.
Yeah, because you got Resident Evil has zombie dogs. Silent Hill. Well, Silent Hill isn't a zombie movie or anything, but they do have
Call of Duty Black Ops.
Mutated sort of dogs. But and then also like my other situation with either them running off, but I also have huskies. They're loud. If I'm trying to bunker down in my house and they're just going to start roo-rooing and making a lot of noise and barking at me, I'm screwed.
My dad always said growing up with Hunter and Lila Mae, he's been like, yeah, if zombie apocalypse happens, we're eating those dogs. And I was like, the fuck you are, bud.
I would let them eat me. Like, I will die and then they can survive off my body. No, thank you.
No, for real.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, it's just sad, but you also do got to think, okay, at the end of the day, your dog is a dog. They're going to eat. They're not going to lay there and starve to death. Your dogs get hungry enough. You're on the menu.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
So it's like, at that point, if you're keeping your dog around, yeah, you love them, but are you you're either going to die to the zombies, to your dogs, like something,
Yeah.
Except for Lila Mae. Lila Mae would never eat me. But
right.
So I guess
zombies, your own pets, or just crazy people who are looting and don't care about other humans.
Yeah.
Yeah, or if you just can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
Of course.
Because that's going to be a lonely life.
I mean, look at I Am
Exhausting.
Legend.
Yes. Oh my God, I hate that movie. It's such a good movie, but I hate it so much.
Yeah, I cry when the dog dies. I'm like, nope, I'm good. Let me go ahead and skip that whole scene.
Awful.
I guess my plan of action is go to Costco, and the zombies can't get in without a Costco membership, so I'm good.
Turn up.
No, I'm kidding. Okay, that's terrible.
That is. I mean, if you could find a way to really lock down Costco or even like Sam's Club, like any sort of big department store, you'd be set for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, Costco, I feel like would lock up pretty easily because they got those big garage door things basically to get in.
Not only that, but like you can maneuver through a lot because I mean Costco's are big, so you can just maneuver through space and yeah. But I guess my real plan of action is this may sound silly, but I feel like it's viable. Grab a parachute. I don't know. Go somewhere, grab a parachute, grab like a backpack full of like stuff that I can carry lightly, and then go to like the tallest skyscraper that I can get to. Because it's gonna take a while for a zombie. What, climb like a skyscraper?
Like a ladder in general?
No, I don't think so.
Stairs.
Yeah, they can climb stairs.
I know they can go upstairs, but
well, I guess my point is like if you get to a skyscraper, get to the top of it, they're gonna take forever to like notice you in the first place. But if they eventually do get to you, you can just jump off.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid plan.
Yeah.
Also, there's also the plan of kind of going north into the colder states and stuff.
Yeah.
True. I feel like zombies wouldn't do well with cold because zombies are going to be walking around. Most zombies will be walking around in like naked or pajamas with no shoes, so their freaking feet are going to break up pretty quickly. Like they're not going to last very long at all. It's just the point of waiting them out as long as possible.
Yeah, you just got to stay on the move, honestly. And that's, I don't understand how you'd sleep.
One eye open.
Yeah, for real. Like, you could not get a good night's sleep, ever.
That's why it's good to, like, hope to have somebody else alive with you.
Yeah.
Sleeping shifts. Sure. But even then, it'd be hard.
as somebody that needs at least 12 hours of sleep a day, it's just, I don't think I'd last very long.
I think
I'd
your
be okay
body
with that.
your body would figure out that it doesn't actually need 12 hours. It only needs about 6.
Ooh, I think our bodies are different.
No, I need that. I need 12 hours as well. But
That's
I'm
what
just
I'm
saying, like, once that starts happening, your body's gonna be like, okay, we can't live off 12 anymore. We have to survive off of
Yeah, you go into survival mode.
5. Yeah.
But then there's no coffee. There'd be no vapes.
Oh God, that's why you gotta quit now.
That's so real.
Be a real one
No,
and quit now. I'm
no, I'll
17 days
wait
in. Come on.
until the zombie apocalypse, and then I'll go cold turkey, and I'll just go on a murderous rampage.
There you go.
Pampage. Y'all seen Archer?
Yes, but it's been so long.
Literally one of my favorite shows. Yeah, no, zombies, man. Zombie Land, another great movie.
Yes. I love those movies.
Um, yeah, that was a really good movie. Did y'all see Zombie Land 2?
Yes.
I didn't like it as much as I hoped I would, but it was still cool to see everybody like come back.
Yeah. Zombieland 1 is definitely classic. Zombieland 2, I'm not going to say it was a cash grab because, I mean, it was good. But I feel like it was one of
Yeah.
those, it was good for like a one-time watch. And then I'm good.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, it's all about the experience. You don't want to go back and watch it again.
yeah. No. But I can definitely watch the first one like over and over.
Same.
Yeah, the first one was great.
I wanted to mention, I'm all like, I stayed up late last night because they put out an official trailer for 28 Years Later, and I am
Oh my
so
God.
excited for that movie.
I started to watch the 28 Days,
Yes.
and I think there was a part where they were going through a tunnel in a car, and then like we stopped it, and I went to bed, and then the next day I asked Jerry, I was like, "Hey, just break it to me now because I need to know if this character dies." And he said, "Oh, they die at the end." I'm like, "I'm not finishing it. Forget it."
I never watched that movie.
Yeah,
That's the only one I've seen.
28. Okay, so in my opinion, because I was gonna say like, what are some of like your guys' like favorite zombie movies? I know you guys mentioned Zombieland and Shaun of the Dead, but 28 Weeks Later, in my opinion, has the best intro to a zombie movie ever.
Okay.
It is slow, and then it just goes all for it. Pretty much what it is like you have this family and they're like pretty much in like these homes that's not in the main city, so they're like in the farmland.
Oh yeah.
And there's like this little, I don't know if it's like a little boy or girl. Pretty much it's a little kid that comes to their house and, you know, banging and, oh, I need help and all this. And then freaking zombies just like start surrounding the house. And then, everyone tries to get away. And then the main husband and wife go upstairs to go rescue that boy. But then the zombies start to attack them. And then the husband leaves his wife to die.
Oh
And
shit.
yeah, he leaves his wife to die, and then he just like runs for like miles, and it's so good. The music is so good. Oh my god,
That's evil.
Yeah, the music that they put in the trailer for the 28 Years,
yes,
is phenomenal.
Yeah, that's the one that that Butch was talking about, where they use that song for a movement on TikTok. It's so.
Was that like a poem or something? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No,
Damn, I got some homework.
Creepy.
I will say another zombie intro that's literally probably just as good is the Dawn of the Dead, the Zack Snyder cut.
Screw that movie.
I don't know
What?
if I've seen that.
I've seen it, and I think I've seen it like once or twice, and I will never watch it again because that is the scariest movie I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
For real?
No, it's pretty terrifying because okay, so the reason why 28 Days Later is so genre defining for the zombie genre is because that was the first movie ever to introduce fast running zombies. Like before that, it was just walking zombies. But with this range,
how accurate do you think running zombies is though?
okay, so Dawn of the Dead, I don't think it's accurate at all. But 28 Days Later, like that whole series, I feel like it's accurate because it's not even a zombie apocalypse. It's a rage virus.
Okay.
In a way.
Okay.
In a way.
Yeah.
But oh no, man. I love Dawn of the Dead, and yeah, that movie is very scary, but as much as I love that movie pisses me off.
Yeah,
Why?
like the.
Do you want us to ruin it for you?
Oh my god.
It's so dumb. Like I love it, but it's so dumb.
ruins songs for me. Like it ruins songs for me.
Oh, you're talking about Disturbed?
Yes.
Oh,
and
my-
the Johnny Cash one at the very end
yes.
hurt. I can't listen to those songs anymore because it makes me think of those movies and I'm like, screw that. I'm not. Same with, I don't know if you guys, I'm going off topic for a second here. The Stephen King movie, or actually it's more like a show, the original The Stand.
Yes.
There's a song in that movie, Don't Fear the Reaper. Can't hear it.
Oh,
We'll
really?
never listen to that song ever again.
Really?
Damn.
Scares the crap out of me. I am 28 years old and I'm still terrified of those damn songs.
What do you feel about Train to Busan?
I've not seen it, but I've seen clips of it, and that looks terrifying. There was a Korean show, zombie show that I was watching, and it was really good. But like some of the zombies were sentient.
I think I know what you're talking about.
It's like
they're like
in
half
school.
human, half zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking about All of Us Are Dead.
Yes, dude, I love that show so much. I can't wait till they come out with season 2.
Bro.
But
okay. So the thing about that, I'm pissed. Like Netflix pisses me off. So they announced the season 2, like literally right after the first season because of how popular it was. Like they have like a full on like season 2 like like teaser on like on YouTube. You can look it up on YouTube. And for some reason, that season 2 is like not even close to being out. And I'm like, bro, the first season came out like 2020. Like, I need my season 2, bro. Like, oh my
What are we talking about?
All of Us Are Dead. It's a Korean zombie show, which has a unique twist because there are some humans that. I don't know. How would you describe it? They don't really.
Okay, so because they weren't afraid when they got bit, they kind of come back as super
human
zombies.
Yeah, they're like human. Like they still have all their senses, but it's all like they're.
Like there's one that's like like he was like a bully in the school and he got attacked, but he obviously wasn't scared whenever he got bit, and he's just like hunting down this one character in the show. It's just like this puny little kid. Like he just gets picked on all the time.
Yeah.
I was about to spoil what happens at the end of that season.
It's so good though.
It is so good.
But I guess the topic on that is if you're not willing to wait for season 2, that show is based off of a webtoon by the same name. All of Us Are Dead. If you ever want to read it.
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely like look that up.
Yeah.
I like the actors and actresses and stuff in the show though, so it'd be really hard for me to.
Oh yeah.
Also, another Asian horror movie. I don't think this is Korean. I think it's actually Chinese. #Alive.
Yes, that's another zombie one. Yes,
that's a good one.
It only deals with 2 characters, but yes.
Mm-hmm.
That one.
It's really good.
Okay, so back to Dawn of the Dead before we go back on Korean zombie movies. I'm down to talk. Like I said, I could talk zombie movies all day, but or zombies in general. But Dawn of the Dead. So it's good until it's not. So pretty much, It has the same concept as the original from 1970
It's
something.
94, I think.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't
So
it?
yeah. No, I think you're right. So pretty much it
Actually,
has
no,
the same
it's
concept
79.
where a group of
68?
survivors pretty much make their way to a mall, right?
Mhm.
And they're pretty much surviving. And I'd probably say they're there for like a good while, but then obviously they're running out of supplies, and people keep coming, needing help and all this. But where the movie kind of ruins it for me, and every time I see it, it pisses me off, and I love that movie. Is they all literally die to a dang dog.
Mm-hmm.
So what it is?
What?
Yeah. So this is my theory. I'm like, I don't think that dogs can ever turn into zombies, because in Dawn of the Dead, okay, so there was another group that came to the mall, and
Wait,
one
hold
of them.
on. They don't die because the dog is a zombie, right? I can't remember. The dog just alerts the zombies to their location.
No. So what it is? Okay, so like I
It's been
said,
so
you're
long.
gonna think it's stupid too. So, there was another group that came to the mall and needed help, and one of them had a dog, and there was this redhead chick that was like super in love with this dog, because I guess she's never had one in life, and then she ended up like losing her father because her father became like a zombie, and she pretty much had nobody but the dog. So
Okay.
next to the mall there was a gun store, and there was a survivor on the gun store that needed food, like he was pretty much starving. So they were going to send the dog with the food, and they lowered the dog, and then the dog went to the gun store. But when
How did he
the
know where
dog
to
got,
go?
huh?
How did he know where to go with the food?
The gun store owner had a whistle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the dog
Sorry.
went to the
Not
gun
important.
store. No, you're fine. The dog went to the gun store, and then brought the gun store owner the food. But when the gun store owner took the food, there was like a little hatch where zombies were able to get in and pretty much attack the gun store owner.
Oh shit.
But the redhead girl that loved the dog, she thought the dog was getting attacked. And then she took one of the escape trucks that they were going to escape to this island. She took one of the trucks to go after the dog. And then it ruined everyone's plan. So then they had to leave the mall immediately to get to this island. And it's so dumb. It's so dumb.
All right, pause.
I would be the redhead chick.
You would get everyone killed.
Yes. For my dog, bro? For my dog? Yeah.
That's funny.
You're all dead.
That's funny. But my bad. Did B say something?
She said she had to go. She'll be right back.
Oh, okay. I guess I can finish that. So what made Dawn of the Dead pretty unique is technically that movie had two endings off of just one ending. So what I mean by that is they pretty much make it to the boat to go to the island, right?
Mm-hmm.
But before they get to the island, the credits roll. And that's pretty much where the movie ends. That's technically one ending. But if you watch past the credits, you see the survivors make it to the ending, and then you see that there's zombies on the island. And then the zombies attack the rest of the survivors and everyone dies.
This sounds so familiar.
Yeah, you've probably seen it. Huh?
Did you already talk about the head in the cooler?
Yeah. And did you realize that too, B? Like that movie technically had two endings.
Yeah, holy shit, it did.
Cause like I was telling Kylie, I'm all like, so they make it to the boat, and then that's when like the credits roll, and that's technically one ending. But if you watch past the credits, then you see, the head in the cooler and the bugs and
Yeah,
they run out of gas, and then they make it to the island, and then that's when the Disturbed song plays, Down with the Sickness.
Yeah.
I had to have seen this. I'm gonna have to watch this tonight.
And then I think the beginning of it, doesn't it start off with like a couple laying in bed and then like their daughter is standing in the hallway, but she's not really speaking?
No.
And then they like run out into the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of, but that isn't their daughter. It was their neighbor's daughter, the one that was roller skating.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
that
And then
couple
she
didn't
like
have
chases them around the room.
Yes.
Because she's a zombie. Okay. I remember there being a child like zombie and then in the beginning.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that opening to Dawn of the Dead is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I'm gonna have to watch this.
Yeah, you'll probably recognize it like the first 5 minutes of the movie. You're gonna be like, oh yeah, no, I've seen this.
Yeah, I probably watched it when I was younger and didn't fully pay attention.
That's what happened with me, but I paid attention, sadly.
But yeah, that movie pisses me off every time, but it's so good. And then I was telling B, have you seen Train to Busan, Kylie?
No.
Oh my.
So neither one of us has watched it.
So I think the reason why that movie is highly praised is because it's more than just a zombie apocalypse movie. Like there's actual meaning to every character in that movie. Like when you watch it, you're gonna be like, oh, well, this character is making a dumb move. But if you like really look into it, every character has like some sort of meaning. So you guys might have to do like a Train to Busan explaining type of thing. But it's good. It's really good.
I'll have to check that out.
Yes.
I'm looking through a list of zombie movies, like the top 25 or whatever.
Yeah.
And funnily enough, Warm Bodies is on here.
Oh, I remember that movie.
Yeah.
Which it was a zombie movie. I will give it that, but it's not a horror.
It was like a dumb zombie movie.
Yeah, it was like a rom-com zombie movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't believe that's on there. Wow.
And then another movie. I'm straying away from zombies real quick. Did you guys ever watch Cabin Fever?
Yes, that movie's disgusting.
It is so gross. There's more than one.
Yeah, it's grotesque. I'm good off of those. I'm good.
Oh, y'all are talking. This movie came out the year I was born.
Yeah.
What did? Dawn of the Dead?
Cabin Fever.
Oh, Cabin Fever.
You're not missing much.
I forget that you're younger
than us. Yeah.
Yeah, child.
Yeah, because Dawn of the Dead came out in 2004. Well, the
remake.
Remake, yeah.
Have y'all seen Zombievers?
No.
I've heard of it, but no.
Great flick.
Isn't that like a B movie technically? Like it doesn't take itself too seriously, but it's like it knows it's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
There's also Fido, where they use zombies as basically like butlers and stuff, pets.
That's weird as fuck.
Yeah, it says if you ever fantasize about having your own zombie pet, zombie bodyguard, or zombie housekeeper, then Fido is your kind of movie. It's a cross between Night of the Living Dead and Lassie.
So the next movie I'm about to mention, I'm pretty sure y'all haven't heard of this movie ever because it went by two different names, and at one point it was banned in America.
Oh God.
So first off, it was made by Peter Jackson. Yes, the same one who made Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
But it went by two names. One of them was Dead Alive, and the other one was Brain Dead. Brain Dead. I knew it by Dead Alive.
I was gonna say I typed in Dead Alive, and the first pop down was Brain Dead, 1992.
Yes, that movie is insane.
Ew, what's with that baby?
Yeah, that movie is insane.
The baby looks like oh my God, the guy on The Goonies.
Oh.
Do you guys ever watch The Carriers? It's another like sickness movie.
Yes, and the main character was the guy who played in Star Trek as Commander Kirk.
Was it not Chris Pine?
Yeah, that's Chris Pine.
Chris
I
Pine.
forgot his name, sorry. But it was like a young version of Chris Pine. That was the main character
Yeah.
of Carriers. That movie was pretty good.
Yeah, I watched that really young. Another movie I watched really young.
Yeah, because I think that one was like borderline zombie apocalypse, but it wasn't a full on because it was just like an infection within water or something.
Mm-hmm. It was just a virus that wiped out humanity, but it wasn't like bringing anybody back. It was just killing people.
Yeah.
Like they would just spit up blood and stuff all the time. Because they took in a little girl to help her get to this like hospital or something, and they had to tape up the whole back seat because that's where the kid was, so
Yeah.
that when she would cough and blood and stuff would come up, nobody would get sick from it. Which it worked for a while,
Yeah, it was pretty good.
and then it didn't. Be sure to check out our collab Fridays every Friday over on Twitch.
Yeah.
You want to add anything else, Kylie?
Nah.
All right. Well, we're going to let Kylie go to sleep, and we will see you guys in the next podcast.
Okay.
Bye.